The new credit card, depending on your credit score, you get a higher or lower limit. But with the new credit card, you get also a welcome bonus. Another important thing is you can negotiate at those Chinese owned or those specialized stores. You will usually get another 30 to 50% discount when you follow my tricks, which I share with you a little later. Hey everyone, High School Dropouts advice here. We have some new development with the construction I would like to share with you guys. But today we will also talk about how you can save big on appliances, on building material like flooring, paint, and how we get Best Buy to sell you for 3% less than their actual cost. Okay, let's get started. Let's dive right into it. So you can see we gutted everything out of the property. So we take out the kitchen, take out the flooring. There's still like some work to do, but most of the things are done. We got the baseboard out, the complete flooring, the sink, and also you can see the bath here. We got everything out. That was like a bath shower combo, which we completely took out, and it's ready for waterproofing, for building the cement boards and the structure. I'm not a plumbing expert, but yeah, my people knows how to do it, so no worries. Here we took out the sink, the mirror, and we will change the light fixture. And yeah, you might maybe ask how much it will cost. Let me show you what material we bought and how much it actually costs. So we bought everything for framing, the cement boards outside, some glue and some pipes, some sand and quickcrete, also tape, and here this one is for waterproofing. This one is the plastic which goes underneath the tub, and some, I don't know what is it called, but it helps to waterproof your walls. So the complete shower in building material cost me about $294. Of course, you will have some leftovers which you can also use for your next shower. This is what I want to show you. So don't be really worried or scared. Usually building material is not so expensive. Also tiles and other things like paint or kitchen, a lot of things are not that expensive. I will tell you guys where to buy everything to save up. Okay everyone, this was the recent development or the construction development at my Airbnb unit. Let me also tell you how you can save up even more money. So when you start your Airbnb business, I recommend you to also start a new business. Why am I saying this? When you start a new business, you can go to the bank, whoever it is, Chase, Wells Fargo, Bank of America. When you open a new account, they will give you also a new credit card. The new credit card, depending on your credit score, you get a higher or lower limit. But with the new credit card, you get also a welcome bonus. So in my case, I got a bonus for, I think it was 2,500 when you spend 15,000. So when you got construction going on, or if you are like furnishing an Airbnb, you easily get to that amount. So when you spend 15,000 within the first 3 months, you get 2,500 back. So this 25,000 covers your formation cost of your LLC or your company, and it also can help you to pay for contractors, for appliances, for furnishing and building materials. So always use the credit card to help to pay for your expenses. Maybe you also ask me where to buy building materials and appliances. Building materials, we all know Lowe's and Home Depot. Yes, those are the big ones, and it's convenient to get there something really quick, but they are not the most affordable ones. Let me show you a quick example over here. These are electric cables for lights. You see, this is like 100 feet, which costs you $84. So each feet costs you 84 cents. Let me show you this really quick. So you can get the same cable with 250 feet for 104. This brings you down to 42 cents a foot. So this is about half the price. So yeah, many things you can get inexpensive with the same quality, same item on Amazon. You just need to plan ahead because delivery time sometimes, in this case, takes 10 days. So just check what you need, like faucets, sinks, light switches, light bulbs, everything you can order at Amazon, usually for sometimes up to half the price. Now let's talk about appliances. Where to get appliances? Appliances, I usually stick to Best Buy, but you can also order or get appliances from second-hand stores or from some stores who have damaged items. So they are usually just cosmetic, but they are fully functionable. They sell it maybe for 30% up to 50% less than the store value. But when you go there, you still need to negotiate with them. Usually they put their price like really close to the selling price at the big stores like Best Buy or Fry's. You might also want to know where to buy a kitchen and flooring. So kitchen and flooring, I can recommend you to go to Chinatown. If you don't have Chinatown in your city, then go to stores which is usually in the industry area. In the industry area, you will find stores which are usually owned by Chinese or Asian, because you guys know most of the flooring and stuff is coming from China. So usually you get flooring there for vinyl waterproof flooring for $1.29 a square feet, and it goes up, of course, up to $4, $5, $6, $7. If you go to Home Depot, you usually pay double the price. Another important thing is you can negotiate at those Chinese owned or those specialized stores. You will usually get another 30 to 50% discount when you follow my tricks, which I share with you a little later. Another very important point I would like to tell you is use an account registered with the store. Like Best Buy, they give you 5% for every $100 you spend. Like in my case, $20,000 in appliance gives you $1,000 back. This $1,000 you can use for your personal use, or you can use it for another unit or another project. So $1,000 is quite a lot. So don't miss out on this step and register with those stores. You can also get their credit cards. Usually their credit cards gives you more benefits as well. This applies to Lowe's, Home Depot, and many other stores where you usually get your stuff. Let's talk about negotiations. Negotiations are so important. Those are the deal breakers or the makers. So, for example, in my case, we had 3 tenants living inside the property, which got a lease up to next year, like end of next year. So it was like 1.5 years which they stay in the property, and you don't have a way to evict them or a way to get them out, right? So in my case, I was confident that I could, after I buy the property, I can negotiate with them to make a deal happen so they will move out earlier. It's important for them to move out earlier because I need the property, I need the 3 units to renovate them and put them as a monthly furnished rental on Airbnb to make more cash to pay the mortgage. This was the business plans after all, to make more money, to increase the net operating income, to make those numbers look better and sell it to the next investor or do a cash out refinance. So you have to be very confident in making negotiations, and the negotiation skills help you to save a lot of money. I will tell you, usually negotiations will save you up to 50% in all the purchases. Just think about it. When you need about 150,000 in construction costs, in building materials, in labor, and in furnishing, but with a good negotiation skills, you can drop the number to 100,000. Then you will need just less capital, less investors, and your returns are higher, making deals way more attractive. So negotiation, very important part. But there are differences between where you can negotiate. Me personally, I don't like to negotiate too much with my own vendors. So this includes your property manager, your handyman, your contractors, your landscape guy, your marketing guy. You don't want to cut corners with them, because if you cut corners with them, if you don't pay them what they want, they will just reduce their service, reduce their work, or they just don't care so much about your project. And this is the last thing you want to do. I would only negotiate, of course, with your counterpart, which is the other landlord, the person who is selling you the property, and with people who are selling things like appliances, because if the price is reduced with the appliance itself doesn't get worse. So the quality of the item still stays the same. Now let me share you how I got Best Buy to sell me for 3% below their costs. Here you can see the order details with Best Buy. You see that I paid $3,222.97. And here are the items I bought. You see the price here with the taxes. So this is $3,200 is with tax. And if I click on each item, you will see the following. So this one is $1,119 for washer dryer combo. This is the original price, $1,529. So for the dishwasher, it's selling for $599. I'm paying $489. For the microwave, I got it for $196. It's selling for $249.99 at the website, and this is actually with a discount of $30. So I got a discount on the discount. For the electric stove, you see it's $529, and you see that it was selling for $836, and they give a discount of $107. So it's still a price of $729, but you see I got it for $529. On the Whirlpool freezer, you see it's a $569, and it's usually selling for $779 with a $210 saving. So at Best Buy, I can tell you that Whirlpool and Frigidaire and usually GE got the biggest margin for Best Buy. So in total, we paid $3,222 for the 5 pieces of appliance. And if you count everything together, I did the math over here, it was $4,200. So you save about $1,000 in a $4,000 transaction, which is about 25% in savings. And this is on top of the savings they actually gave you. You see 107, you see 30. So they are willing to give you more discount on a discounted item. But not every Best Buy is going to do this. So you need to be lucky, and you need to talk with maybe several stores until they give you this discount. Like I went to the first store, and as you can see here, what they quote me, it was for $22,000 for 5 units. So if you do the math, it will be way over $4,000. So very close to the list price they have over here. So in my case, I went to 4 different stores. 3 stores tell me no. 1 stores I could talk with the store appliance manager, and I told him, hey, I have 5 units. I have 5 apartments which we are remodeling, and I need 5 sets of appliances. from over-the-range microwave and washer dryers and fridges. So I asked him what is the best margin he could give me, and he wrote down all the prices. So he wrote down like all the margins he had, what he can do. You can see $429.99 selling for $347. So he actually worked on a lot of prices, as you can see here. I'm not quite sure if I can share those information, but it doesn't hurt for you to go to the Best Buy stores and ask. In my case, I'm also a Tototech member, and I like what they do with the free installation and free delivery. So I usually always order with Best Buy because of those features. I mean, you can order with Amazon as well, but Amazon gives you free delivery but no installation. And I really like the installation service, so I usually always go back to Best Buy. So now let's talk about the kitchen. Let me show you the kitchen, how we designed it. So this is the kitchen design which we will have. And again, usually those kitchen, if you go to big stores like Home Depot or Lowe's, they will charge you maybe $6,000 to $8,000. So the first price they gave me was $2,800 without countertops. So I got an estimate from another store, and you can do it like this. To lower the prices, you have to get an estimate from a competitor. You have a flooring and kitchen supplier on one hand and another kitchen and flooring supplier on the other hand. Now you need them both to compete with you for your business. In this case, you in your head, you already decide, okay, I will get the kitchen from supplier A and I will get the flooring from supplier B. But now you make them compete with each other. So ask supplier A, what does your flooring cost? And can give me the lowest price you can. So take the lowest price you have from supplier A, take it to supplier B and tell them, hey, this is the price I got. Can you match this or can you go lower? Once they go lower, you can buy it from supplier B. And the same thing you do with the kitchen. So you have two companies competing for your business. And if you are not satisfied with the price, you can go to another store or even another city. In my case, I got an estimate from a company in California. In California, you usually get better prices because they are closer to the harbor and most of the things get shipped. So when you are there, you can get the best prices. Tell them, in my case, I'm in Vegas, so it's pretty close. So transportation cost is not that much, and they might be able to match the prices in California. This is what I did. And let me show you this. So at the end of the day, I got a discount of 55%. So I told you that this kitchen usually will cost $6,000 to $8,000, but because you know where to buy it, you get it for $3,700. But when you know how to negotiate, you get $2,000 on top. So very important, you need to know how to negotiate and you need to know where to buy. When you know all those, you are usually saving 60 to 70% on the regular retail. So remember, please always negotiate. It saves you a lot of money and it makes deals happen or it will break them. So always practice your negotiation skills, because one question or two questions will save you a couple of $1,000. And if you compare to an hourly rate, if one question can save you a couple of $1,000, then the hourly rate is like a couple millions. So please put your ego beside and try to ask for better prices. Ask what you can do to get better prices and just try to think creatively, build win-win situations where you and the vendor and the supplier are all on the winning side. Because remember, everyone got their interest. Everyone needs to hit their sales target, or they get commission on certain sales, or they need to get their stock removed because they got too plenty and they got new stocks coming in. So just ask and help also the suppliers or the vendors. Ask, okay, which open box or which items you don't need or which one you want to get rid of. I will be there and buy it for good price. So always negotiate. Thank you so much for staying up to here. I hope I could help you guys. See you guys in the next video. Thank you. Bye.